The back on the inside. Dee 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 dee. Right, basically, I've put together a list of top 20 favourite McFly songs, and it's all in there, and I'm gonna probably sing them, or do reasons why I really like them and stuff like that. And most of them are going to be probably from the first three albums: Room on the Third Floor, Wonderland, and Motion in the Ocean. And maybe two from oh my god, what the one that came free in the newspaper. I've completely forgot that one. But anyone's after that, I wasn't really a fan of, because that's when McFly sort of started to change their style a bit. Yes, I'm a super fan. Five Colours in a Hair. Now, the reason why I've decided to start this one is because it was the first ever song I heard by them, and it was the first ever album I bought. And it was probably one of the most catchiest songs I've ever heard. Like, I was 13 at the time, so it was like I had my Christmas money, and I remember like hearing this song on the radio a few times, like do 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 do, when it was going all like that. I was like, I really like this song. Little Joanna. Little Joanna's got big blue eyes, coconut cream and coffee colored thighs, like a daylight. Right, okay, enough. Right, this song, right, actually the whole bloody track list from this bloody album, you could just picture it being on a bloody beach, but this song in particular, like, you can just picture it being on a beach, and you can just picture it just like, being with your friends, or being at a summer barbecue, and just like, having a mint time. And it's just like, my favourite lyric in it is she will always be my sun-kissed trampoline. It goes up and down and my heart's turn into jelly beans. But I'm starting to, this is what happens. I'm like full on like getting carried away. None of this is getting edited out. Number 18 is from Motion in the Ocean, the third album, and it's Home is Where the Heart Is. Singing home is where the heart is. It's where we started, where we belong. It sort of sounds like, one of those songs that you're singing like in a massive arena. And oh my god, I could just imagine it. It's just the chorus of it. Home is where the heart is. Like, mcfly were incredible at doing like that kind of song, like really good. Is one of the quirkier songs, Transylvania. Like, I love the story behind it. Anne Boleyn, she kept certain with all her hopes and dreams were in. She plans to run away with him forever. Right, basically, like, I love the story of it, like how they want to run away together and stuff like that. And it's one of their quirkier songs, and it's just like, I like the organs on it and the instrumentation and stuff like that, and it's just like a really good song. Marching through the drums, everybody's having fun to the sound of life. Ugly is the world we're on, if I'm right and prove me wrong, I'm stunned to find a place to belong. See, you can also hear Dougie's voice in that song. It's really, really good, Dougie's voice. So, we're on to the really, really obscure random album tracks on this list. So, number 16 is Broccoli from the first album, Room on the Third Floor. Now, this song is about a teenager who is wanting to impress his first ever girlfriend, but he's embarrassed that he's a virgin, and then she stands him up, and like, everything was going just the way I planned. The broccoli was done. My mom. I think like I think broccoli might be like a metaphor for like teenage innocence and stuff like that, and trying to be more independent because he's cooking broccoli, but his mom's cooking the broccoli and stuff like that. I'm getting far too deep into these lyrics. But yeah, it's a good song. Love is on the radio. Love is on the radio. Coming up to love is on the radio. But I like the mixture of genres in this song, like, you know, like the fiddle and the violin and all that. It's like Irish folk and country and rock, and it's with pop, so it's like I've got a good mixture of genres in that song. This is another song from the first album, Room on the Third Floor, and this is called Not Alone. This is one of the more emotional songs that I think is very underrated by McFly, and like Danny's vocals in this song is just out of this world. Ultraviolet. This, I think, is one of their most underrated songs, like without a doubt. And it was, I think, Wonderland. It was like you could tell, like they were maturing with their music, and it's sort of like you could tell they were heavily influenced by the Beatles, I think, with this album, and like it flows quite nicely. This song, nothing goes to plan, saying Wonderland. Is Too Close for Comfort. This song was featured in the Just My Luck film. Like, I don't know if anyone remembers that film, but it's got one of the Chris's in. Is it Chris Pratt? Hang on, I'm gonna ask Siri. Right. Who was in Just My Luck?
I found two for you to choose from. Just My Luck or Norman Wisdom, Just My Luck. Which Just My Luck?
Shut up, man.
Just My Luck features Lindsay Lohan, Chris Pine, Samara Armstrong and others.
There you go. I knew it was a Chris. I was going to say Chris Pratt for some reason. So it's Chris Pine. God, and that came out in 2006. So, yeah. The song Too Close for Comfort was featured in, like, the end song or something, and it was something to do with getting a record label or something, and I'm not going to go into the details of that whole film because it's rather cheesy, but it's a really good song. So number 11 is The Heart Never Lies. Some people laugh, some people cry, some people live, some people die. It's just one of the most iconic songs ever. It's just, like, you can just turn it up full pelt. And to be quite honest, they do look pretty hot in the music video. That's probably why I put it so high on the list. Waypoints, number 10. Number 10, right, this is where it sort of gets a bit, like, more obscure with the tracks and stuff like that. Falls Asleep, Part 1. Another underrated McFly track. And I forgot about this track until recently when Tom Fletcher started uploading like covers on YouTube and started to like be like, you know, a YouTuber, and he uploaded She Falls Asleep Part 2, but then I started remembering She Falls Asleep Part 1, which, so basically how it goes, She Falls Asleep Part 1 is like, it's like an instrumental, and it's not something you would expect from a McFly album. Like, and it's just, it flows so beautifully, like a Disney film. Like, the score in it is just, oh my god, it's gorgeous. It's just beautiful. Obviously, following on from She Falls Asleep Part 1, number 9 is She Falls Asleep Part 2, which is, again, such a gorgeous, beautiful song. Like, very underrated McFly song. It's like she falls asleep and all she thinks about is you. She falls asleep and all she thinks... You know, it sounds like it's from a musical. Number 8. We're heading into the 4th album now, so this song is Smile. You don't have to have money to make it in this world. You don't have to be skinny, baby, if you wanna be my girl. Oh, you just gotta stay happy. Yeah. So you can tell that this song is heavily influenced by the Beach Boys because of the way the clicking is, the harmonies. It's just, you know, it's got a good vibrations vibe to it. But it's like the message is like you just be yourself and the right one will come along. Is I'll be okay. If things are only getting worse and you need someone to take the blame. It's been so long now you've forgotten how to smile. Yeah, that is my go-to song if I feel like shit or if I'm having a shit day. This is kind of what provoked me to do this top 20 song list, because basically today has just been hell, like for anxiety and stuff. And you know, I just thought, oh, I'll just write out a list, and you know, just got started with doing this list. But it's a good pick me up song. It's a really good pick me up song. Number 6 is another song from their first album, Room on the Third Floor. It's called Walk in the Sun. Oh my god, you can just imagine being on the beach with this song. It's just like you can imagine just with a glass of like for me it'd be vodka and Diet Coke, or just glass of your favourite like wine or like beverage or whatever. On this case it'd be water. So you could just imagine it just sitting there and like, wonder what it's like to be loved by you. I wonder what it's like to be home. I wonder what it's like to be loved by you. All I know is that in time I'll be behind. It's just like, I really feel like their first album was just one of their best. Like they had a lot of like the contrast in tracks was just amazing. Now you was probably expecting where I was going to put this song in the list, because it is one of the most famous songs. It's all about you. That's everyone's favourite fucking song on the karaoke. It really is. Highway Man. It is one of the most catchiest songs, and you know it's got nostalgia written all over it. See, I've written literally nostalgia there. 4 was a single track, but I think it was a B-side to I'll Be Okay, I think. And it was The Ballad of Paul Kay. He's drinking cold Corona, feels like he's getting older now, and noticing how he's fainting. Grey hairs left in the shower, tattoos fade by the... Yep, it's just like this is what any of us could be, like in like we're 40s, 50s, 60s, if we haven't done much with our lives, you know. And I think the message behind it is their dads. I think it's Dougie's and Danny's dad, or Tom's dad, or one of their dads, or two of their dads, and it's about like how they were like, oh, their dads didn't really do much with them and didn't really like interact with them that much, and yeah. I did this by deliberate. I kind of did in a way, but like, yeah. So number 3 is Room on the Third Floor. Oh my god, how cliched is that, right? I love this song. I can't help it. It's just, it's one of, you know, it's just na 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 na, and you know, it's just,
the music video, and it's just, oh, it gives us happy feelings and happy thoughts when I hear it. It's just like, oh, it brings us back to my childhood. I'm just like, room on the third floor, not what we asked for. Yeah.
Last one now. Ooh. So number 2 is Bubble Wrap. This song is, oh my god, it's just the most gorgeous song ever. The instrumentation of it, the words, oh my god, the words in it, man. There's some really, really good quotable lyrics. So my favorite lyric in the song is "Life's a bitch and so are you." And it's like Danny and Tom's vocals in it. You can tell just like they put their heart and soul into it, and it's just, oh my god, it's gorgeous, and it's my favorite track off that. Is it the third or fourth album? Reached our number 1 stage. So number 1 is the last song. Literally the last song by mcfly. This song, I think, has a lot of good memories and bad memories in it. And the reason why I chose it is as my number 1 song is because of nostalgia, basically. And it is probably one of the most well written songs, and like it's such a hard song to sing, but time has come to say goodbye. The sun is setting in the sky. The truth turned out to be a lie. It's over, over. You know, it's just like it sort of like reminds you of like I always play it at New Year. Like I didn't play it like last New Year's Eve, but I should have done. But like I do play it at New Year, or like when something's like a really big change is happening in my life and stuff like that. And yeah, like I've just recently played it, and there's a lot of changes happening at the minute in my life and stuff like that. And yeah, it's one of those songs that I'm emotionally attached to. I think like there's just something about that song. Man, mcfly, I want you to get back together. Oh my god, get back together, please! Ugh! Right, anyway. Yeah.